Hello everybody and welcome to another J&D review. Today we'll be reviewing the Mafex Hush Batman. And of course the first thing I want to get into when reviewing Batman is going to be the awesome box that he came in. Batman came in the typical Mafex box, as you can see. If you flip it to the side, you have the Batman Hush text. You have a cool picture of Batman right here on the front, looking awesome. You have Batman Hush action figure text. You have the Mafex title, the Medicom title, and the DC icon. On the inside, you have a cool picture of Batman. Very awesome. Right here on the left, if you flip it to the side again, you have Batman Hush, another cool picture of Batman. Same thing on the right, you have Batman, DC, the figure again. You have the Mafex Hush title, and you have Mafex 105, which is this guy. Now looking at the top, you again have Mafex Hush, Batman, and on the bottom you have the warehousing and licensing information, mostly in Japanese. Now if you flip it to the back, you have a cool picture of Batman in various poses, and you also have a few of his option parts. So very nice box. But getting out of that, I want to talk about another cool illustration that I get from Cha and Ami Ami. I'll call it Summer Nights. So very nice, and once again, thank you, Cha. But getting out of that and into Batman here, when I first saw this Batman, I was hoping that he looked just like his promos, and he definitely looks like it right here in the flesh. So it's very great. Everything looks the way it needs to, from the sculpt down to the paint. But getting into the paint first, I love the paint on this Batman. You know, very nice. You got that blue, black, gray, and yellow, which is awesome. And on my particular Batman, there is no paint mishaps. Like, for instance, if you look into Batman's eyes, you know, there's no paint bleed or anything like that. Very awesome. The skin tone looks good. There's no bleed in that as well. So looking very good. If you look at the bat symbol, this is one of the things that I was afraid of. It looks very good. As you can see, no paint mishaps whatsoever. The belt looks good. The gloves look good. The paint is most definitely a 10 out of 10. Now getting into the sculpt, I love the sculpt on this Batman. The first thing he needed was to look intimidating as far as muscles is concerned. And this Batman definitely has it. He definitely looks like he's been hitting the gym. You know, very nice. He got those popping pecs, as you can see. He has those bulging biceps. Awesome. His legs look good. Very nice. You know, the arms are too long, the legs are too short, and vice versa. Very awesome. You know, another important intimidating factor is definitely the facial expression. You know, Batman needs to look intimidating, and that he does. So that's very good. You know, I like how the bat symbol is sculpted instead of just painted. I thought they would just paint it, but they didn't. So very good. The belt looks good. The belt buckles look nice, you know. And even though I do like this Batman, I'm still more so a fan of the bodysuit look. You know, spandex is fine. You know, that's awesome. You know, but pick Batman back up here. I definitely like the bodysuit look more as far as, you know, how Arkham City did it and a lot of the movies. Because if Batman is going to be going out fighting crime and everything, you know, Batman could get shot, you know, and I feel good, and I'm sure Alfred will feel good to know that Batman is out there wearing some type of protection. You know, but I guess that's just the two of us. But like I said, I like the tights look still. Very good. Very nostalgic, you know, which is always awesome. I would never turn down the Batman with some spandex. Now, getting out of the sculpt and into the articulation, I love articulation. You know, that's what the J and the D stands for in JD reviews, joints and details. So let's get right into it. Starting from the head is on the ball joint. You can look this far up, which isn't that far, and you can look straight ahead. You can 360 his head. I'm not going to do it, just know that he can. Right here at the neck, this is where you get most of the look down from. There's a ball joint there, so you can go this far forward. You can go this far back. You can tilt it left. You can tilt it right, but make sure it don't pop out like it was trying to do there. Right here at the arms, you have ball joints. They go all the way out, as you can see, all the way in. You got a nice swivel, awesome. Right here, you got a double hinge elbow. Go this far back, this far forward, which is super awesome. You also got a nice swivel right here at the wrist, thanks to the ball joint. And you can pivot it, you know, perfect for those, you know, punching poses that you'll want to take on. Joker beware. Right here at the solar plexus, it has a ball joint in there. You can go this far forward, which really isn't that far, but it goes all the way back for some reason. So you got that, perfect for those diving poses. And you can swivel and, you know, rock and all of that thanks to the ball joint. Here at the waist, you have an even deeper pose. So you can go this far forward. You can go all the way back again. Let me move his arm out the way. There you go. And since it's on the ball joint, you can make it go hand in hand with the solar plexus, which is very nice. And the belt doesn't get in the way. Right here at the legs, you know, you have those ball joints once again. And you can go this far out, you know, which is pretty far. All the way in, this far forward, this far back. You have the drop down technology, as you can see, but it's pretty useless, you know. I don't know why, but it doesn't mean anything for Batman. But you do have a swivel. Very nice. You have a double hinge knee. So you can go this far back, this far forward. You can go this far forward with his ankle, this far back. You can pivot, which is super awesome. And as you've seen, you have that toe hinge. So let me stand Batman in a more dynamic pose for you guys, you know, just to show how deep his poses is and also how well he stands. So here you go. Let me get the cape adjusted. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So there you go. Batman in a somewhat dynamic pose. You know, very nice. But getting out of the articulation and now into his accessories, Batman usually, when it comes to action figures, he usually don't have a lot of accessories, but Mafex got you guys covered. So you don't have to worry about that at all. So let me stand him back here and let's get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is going to be his interchangeable hands. The ones on them aren't interchangeable hands, but these are. You got these somewhat open hands. If I can get that to focus, there we go. So you got these, very nice. You also get some more sprawled out open hands. You know, these would be it. Very awesome. And the hands are painted perfectly as well. You also get these hands, which I believe the silver pieces are supposed to be batarangs. You know, so you got that going on. Perfect for those ACBA poses that you would like to take on. He also comes with some item holding hands. Super awesome. He comes with another pair of fist holding hands, but these are interesting. They look like they hold something. If you look inside the groove of his hands, if I can get that to focus, it looks like something's supposed to fit in between there. So I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Maybe it's a batarang, but you know, you can use it if you need it. He also comes with his grappling hook, which is attached to his hand for some reason, but it definitely works. So, and you got another hand right here. So if you want to hold it in the left or the right, they got you covered. And you also have a small port for the grappling hook, which I'm going to show you right now. The grappling hook is fairly long, so be careful how you pose it. This is it. And I like how it has that chrome look. Very nice. Fairly long. Matter of fact, let me put it inside the gun, the grappling gun. There you go. And it's nice and sturdy, so you should be happy with that. Batman also comes with it when it's not ported in. I mean, when it's not firing. So, good stuff there. You get 2 interchangeable heads when it comes to Batman. That's something that I love. So, right here you have the more angry looking Batman. And you also have the Bruce Wayne head. Now let me show you how that works. What you want to do is pop the neck and the head off of Batman. He has a ball joint on the inside. Just kind of squeeze it through. And there you go. You have Bruce Wayne as Batman. Let me show you that. So, Master Bruce. Looking very good. Let me plug that back out and put Batman's original head in. Now let's get into Batman's batarangs. Stand him in the back. He comes with this type of batarang, which I'm loving. You know, got the chrome look. Definitely looks like a bat, if I could get that to focus. There we go. And you get 2 of these. You don't just get 1, you get 2. And you also get 2 versions of this right here. Now, I think this is a different type of batarang. I don't know Batman's gadgets to my fullest, but I'm sure they're super duper useful if he has them. Now, real quick, let's do a size comparison with Batman. You know, because one thing I like to do is put my Batman with other figures, especially for ACBA. So, stand Batman up, and let's get to it. The first thing I want to show him off with is going to be Harley Quinn from the Injustice video game. Here she is. Oop. I'm almost knocking Batman down. So here you go. She stands on par with him to a degree. You know, she is supposed to be smaller, being the female. So you got that. Let me move Batman's head out the way. Now, let's put him with the Injustice Joker, which I was waiting to see how these two would look. And Batman's cape just keeps on getting in the way. So let me push this a little further to the back so we can do this the right way. All right. So here's Batman and Joker. Pretty good, I say. And Joker looks about the same height as him, which you think Batman would be a little bit taller. But there you go. These two guys. Now, let's get him posed up with another figure. This is the DC icon Superman. Actually, let me move Joker. Here you go. Now, this would look good, but this Superman, I wish he had a bigger head. You know, he looks kind of strange with a shorter head, but I mean, it still works, you know, so you got that going on. Very nice. Now let's take him out and let's put in Arkham City's Batman. Now this is the DC Collectibles version, so here you go. And he pretty much towers over everybody else. You know, mainly because these are import figures, you know, SH Figure Arts, Mafex. Now, a quick comparison with him and the Batman who everybody thought reigned supreme. That would be Revoltech's comic book Batman. And here you go. Now, who's the best out of these two? Without any question, it is definitely the Mafex Batman. Now, reason being is even though the Revoltech Batman got the suited look that I like, this one is better in just about everything. And what is not better in, it definitely sizes up, especially cape-wise. Now, I understand what Revoltech was going for. They were trying to use the Playar's Kai look with their Batman cape, but it just didn't work. Fell flat on his face. This cape is amazing. So you can pose it thanks to the wires that's going down it. Very good stuff. You know, you can put it all the way around him like this, you know, to give him that cloak look. And if you want to spread it out, which I haven't done yet, this is my first time doing it, you know, super awesome stuff. He almost takes up the camera screen. So definitely this one takes the throne as the best Batman, and I said it. So with that being said, let's end the video because this shit is bananas, you know. So go ahead and subscribe, rate this video, say if you like it or not, and tell me, what do you think of this Batman? Do you like him? Do you love him? You know, I definitely love him, you know, and he is the best to date thus far. So with that being said, this has been another J&D review. You know, all adult collectors, feel me on this one. Signing out.